Hey everyone, welcome to the Arts and Entertainment Podcast. I am your host, Merissa Ware, and today I'm here with...
Hey everyone, my name is Kristen Davis. I'm a senior at GSU, and my major is English, with a concentration in creative writing.
Nice. So, Christian is an aspiring creator who wants to create stories in every form of media. He's worked on films in various roles, including acting, directing, and producing. He also wants to create multiple series that tackles topics that he feels are under-discussed. He wishes to be an author with a ton of books that will last generations. That's nice.
Thank you.
So, as a student majoring in any creative major, whether it's film and media, creative writing, theater, journalism, etc., we're often told it's about who you know, and it's about gaining your own experience in the industry. So, have you heard these phrases, and do you think they're true or important?
I have indeed heard these phrases, and I do believe that they are absolutely true. I believe as creators, if we're going to be here, it is mostly about experience. Having a degree and having a diploma can be very useful in its own right, but that alone isn't going to be able to secure us opportunities. I believe knowing a bunch of people, connecting with a bunch of people, having a bunch of experience, especially on the things that you care about, that I'll be able to go help you out to be able to go find as many opportunities as you can, or be able to go find other people to help make opportunities that you want.
So, Christian and I worked on a short film called Undying Love. It's a drama short film that we wrote, directed, produced, and edited last semester. So, the synopsis is, when a college student faces the unexpected death of her younger brother, she struggles to find balance between her classes, family life, and passion for art. So, good news is, the film just hit 15,000 views on YouTube, so that's great.
Phenomenal.
So, what was the process like of selecting and using the people you knew as our cast and crew for Undying Love?
Just like the entirety of the film, the process was like very easy and smooth. Merissa and I wanted to go find people in a short amount of time span so that the film wouldn't take too long for production. We're both very busy people, and we managed to be able to go find some people. Mostly people that I've been able to go work on my previous projects, and they done a phenomenal job. They were able to go learn their lines pretty well, and everything went out well. I mean, we had to recast a few people, but the people that they end up working on it, people that end up doing their parts, end up doing it very well. And I'm happy for everyone that we're able to work on. Not just the people on the film, not just people seen in the camera lenses, but also everyone in the background as well.
That's true. So, can you talk a little bit about other projects and short films that you worked on previously?
Yes. So, before that, I did a film called Bad to Us. It is a short thriller/comedy film. It's about two robbers trying to hijack a car, but end up finding themselves in a kidnapping situation. It was a pretty fun film, and I was able to go learn a lot of things from that. I was also able to go work on some other films with a friend of mine. We worked on a little horror film called The Lake, and also another film that we had done for the campus, I believe it's called the Student Campus Fellowship. My apologies.
Oh, was it the Campus Film Festival, something like that?
Yeah, that's it. I've been able to go work on some other projects in the meantime, but for the most part, that's been stuff that I haven't directly had input in, just more stuff that I've been able to go at or maybe write a little bit in.
Okay, that's cool. So, what have you learned from your experiences, or what have you taken away from your previous projects?
There's a good amount, and I'll try my best to be as concise as I possibly can. So, for one thing, writing a script isn't the same thing as writing a book. I've been learning that whenever I'm writing things in the script, I need to not only be able to visualize it, but other people need to visualize it. I need to make sure that it's something that I can make into a reality, or make sure that the illusion can be seen for other people. I don't want to say to myself that we're going to have a car crash and burn if I can't make a car crash and burn, or at least I don't have a way to do that. So that's important. The second thing would be lighting and audio and the time of day are very, very important. I'm sure that's an obvious thing for most of y'all, but I wasn't thinking about that type of thing while I was doing my films, and it definitely helped out a lot whenever it comes to the stuff that I've been doing, and make things a lot easier for you in the editing process. Just keep in mind that like filming in general has like a lot of particular elements in it, and you have to be consistent in a lot of them in order for you to make sure that your film is effective and you don't take the viewers out of the moment. Anything that manages to like get the viewers out of like being immersed off the story is bad for the film. So try to keep that in mind.
Okay, so how do you make connections with other creators? How did you meet them, and how would you form those connections?
Some of them I've been able to go meet through casting calls I've been doing on some of my personal projects. Some of them have been classmates I've been able to go meet from like not even just like from like acting or like writing classes, just like random people that I was able to go stay in touch with. And some people, like Merissa and I, we've been able to go meet each other through like clubs and organizations or other events that might be going about. An important thing to note is that while I am talking about this specifically in like a college campus setting, you can be able to go find this at other places as well. Atlanta got like a bunch of other opportunities for you to be able to go meet up with creators of all kinds, so please keep that in mind.
Do you have any projects in the works or any upcoming projects?
I do. So for one thing, I'm planning on doing a sequel from Bad to Worse called Bad to Worse. That is being postponed at the moment because on actors I have been given a phenomenal opportunity to work with Disney for a little bit, so that's great. So we'll be working on that on a later time. In the meantime though, I'm thinking about like getting very serious about like the novel series I've been wanting to work on. And I have like a film that I want to be able to go work on. Something that is, no, my apologies about that. So the film that I want to be able to go work on is going to be like a racing series that's going to be dealing with a mix between like a race, policing, the history of Atlanta, and a bunch of other particular things. It's just a premise though. I don't really have a beginning, middle, or end, but stay tuned. You'll be able to hear more about it. I mean, not stay tuned to this, but stay tuned towards me.
Okay. What advice would you give to others? Please stay tuned to this too.
I mean, yeah, do that. I didn't mean it that way.
That's funny. It's okay. What advice would you give to others who need help with making connections?
I would say look around a little bit. Try to Google things, see if you can be able to go like find any particular events. They can be a bit hard from time to time, but I promise you, especially in like Atlanta, there's a lot of opportunities there. Try not to stay too into your head though. Please remember that whenever you are connecting with other people, or talking to other people in general, you want to be able to be yourself, always. But usually you have to, my fault. So let me rephrase that. Whenever you go about meeting with other people, you'll want to make sure that like you be yourself, always as yourself, without having to worry about anything else. However, whenever you're doing this kind of stuff, you always want to wear the cape of confidence within you, because like you don't want to like be with other people and make yourself seem incompetent, especially when you've done so much already, or you have so much stuff that you can always be able to go provide. Being confident in yourself, genuinely interested in these other people, and developing a relationship with them. Not just talking to them one and gone, especially not talking to them whenever you need help with them, but just establishing a relationship with that particular person, establishing a connection can be able to go help you a lot.
Okay. What advice would you give to other creative students who are looking to make their own opportunities, such as a short film or any other project?
I say create. Even on like whatever little time you might have, even especially if you have all the time in the world, create. Because a lot of the times, at least for the big stuff that you really want to be able to do, it's going to be hard for you to be able to go get that kind of stuff in the big leagues. You have to start on it now. And as you do that, you'll gain more connections with people that always see how competent you are because of the stuff that you have already done. You'll be gaining more experience on all this side of things. So when the opportunities do come up, you'll be ready to be able to go tackle them. And in general, you'll be able to feel more confident about yourself, and you'll be able to have more fun while doing it. So I say create. And even if you don't know any creators, ask other friends or family members that you might know to be able to go help you out. Or like reach out to other people. Go on social media, advertise yourself, talk about whatever events that you're having or like whatever things that you want to be able to do. Spread the word, let people know. Because your work, what you're doing is important. And it's very important for you to keep on doing what you're doing.
Nice. All right, that was really great advice. Thank you, Christian.
Thank you.
And this concludes our episode. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more episodes.